Hey everybody, welcome back to my RC Life Shop Time with Traxxas Mic Edition. Today, we are wiring a new ESC fan on the Traxxas Maxx. Let's go! This ESC fan does not work. This fan right here on the motor heat sink really kicks butt. I'm going to add this fan on top of here. It ain't going to be pretty. I'm just going to hot glue it basically, but whatever. It's going to keep this thing cool because it keeps on overheating on me, and it's so frustrating when you're trying to drive a bad beep truck and it keeps on overheating every 20 minutes. It's so frustrating. What I'm going to do is get out the soldering iron and hot glue gun and see if I can't touch this baby off. Now I've already tested it. I got to put this side down. If I hook the red to red and black to black, it does spin the right way. Because if it don't spin the right way, you can just reverse the wires, put the black to red and red to black, and it'll spin the opposite way. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to tap in to these wires for this fan. Why not, right? I don't see nothing wrong with that. And these wires right here are a bit long, as you can see. So I'm going to kind of shorten them up a little bit too, I think. Okay, I got my flux. I got my really thin gauge solder here. And then I also got some of this stuff so I can tuck it in here rather than, because it's been looking like crap. I've been having it all just hang out in this. This fan is only going to go so far. The wires are only going to go so far. So we're going to trim some of these off. It's way too long. We're just going to cut it right about there. I'm going to shorten up these wires a little bit as well. I'm going to go ahead and just put those right there. I'm going to cut a little bit out of here, I guess. Twist these ends. I already got these ones twisted. I like to bend them out so they're like a little ways away from each other like that. Take everything, dip them in your flux just a bit. I'm going to use the old Traxxas mic speedy solder and iron heat up trick. Look it, it's got a green flame. There, that baby's nice and hot. Now all we're going to do is tin these wires up just a bit. Get a little bit of solder on your iron. And then get a little bit of solder on your wire. That's how I like to do it. I just get some right on the iron like that. Then just touch it right to the wire. And because you fluxed the wire, it'll pull that solder right onto your wire there. There, we got some on that one. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna take these two blacks, kind of gonna give them a little twist around each other, and then, because they're kind of both heading this way, then I'll take this third black, one coming out of the receiver, and have it come in this way. Same thing with the reds. But first I am going to add a little bit of solder again to this group of blacks here. You know what I forgot to do, guys? I forgot to put my heat shrink on first. So I just undid that. Gonna get me a small length of heat shrink, slide it way down here as far as I can to get it away from the heat. How's that? Looks like it's on there nice and good. Some solder ready to drip here, so we're gonna clean that up a bit. Whoa, that piece went flying through my kitchen. Probably step on it later when I come out for a midnight snack in my bare feet. Youch! It'll probably really tick me off. Okay, then I'm gonna slide my piece of heat shrink back up on over that. Okay, beautiful. And I'm just gonna do one of these. Perfect. Don't forget the heat shrink this time, Mike. All right, slide this on. I didn't have any red, so yellow can kind of almost mean the hot wire to me as well. Get that on there. Take this, wrap it around just like I did with that black one. Something like that. Get a little pile of solder on my soldering iron here, my trusty 10-year-old soldering iron. Okay, then you always got to give it the jerk test, guys. I mean, I would rather give it a jerk test and have it come off pulling it right now while my soldering iron's hot and I got all my tools in front of me, rather than one jump at the sand pit and have it come off then, because that just sucks. All right, give it a second to cool down before you pull your heat shrink up. Okay, got that pulled up now. Give it the old 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, however many times it takes, I guess. Okay, well that's on there good. Now I need to hot glue this baby right on the top of that. First of all, I'm going to plug this battery in and make sure all the fans spin. Oh yeah. Yep, they spin beautifully. I'm only going to put just a little bit because there's not going to be too much surface touching the fan. So I think probably like a good little bead right along the front here, and then a little bit here and here. Or a little bit on each of these maybe, I don't know. All right, guys, that's perfect. I just got to kind of hold this and let that hot glue dry. or I can plug the battery in and let the fan help it dry. Ha, look at that. Now I want to put, while that's drying, I guess, it's on there pretty good. Oh yeah, I'm gonna wrap it in a little bit of this stuff. Okay, about that long, right there. I got a handful of these guys here. I think I'm gonna go with the greens, or maybe the blue. I'm gonna split this conduit and slide it down over my wires here, leading up to my receiver box. I'm going to actually put one around it right now, just so I know the conduit ain't going to slip off from the wires while I'm trying to feed the rest in. There, let it squish down on it like that. Bam. Usually goes pretty easy. Well, sometimes it can be a pain. Put another blue zip tie right at the end here. Pull it down really tight so it squishes the conduit. Just like that. See how squished that conduit? So don't let it slide very easy. Now where this fan wire Y's in there, you want to put a zip tie on each side of where that wire goes in. One right there, and one right here. Okay, and probably put two more on here. It looks pretty nice and perfectly spaced. And nip these all off. Bam, look at that neatness. Heck yeah. Dual fan setup again. It'll be nice not to have this thing overheating. I'll make sure they both still work. Oh yeah. Nice. Thanks for watching another episode of Shop Time with Traxxas Mike. Feel free to leave a comment below. I try hard to respond back to all of them in a timely fashion. See you later.